Hi everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Helen, and thank you very much for joining me today. And I am so excited about today's video because I'm excited to be joining the Craft Stash and Family YouTube Hop. So we've all got together and chosen some of our favourite festive products to use and hopefully inspire you all. So in the description box below this video, you'll find a list of all the hop participants and who to watch next. So make sure you also like, comment, subscribe to them all, and let's share the festive love. There is also a chance to win a £25 gift voucher from Craft Stash, and to enter the competition, have to like, comment and share everybody's video who has participated in this hop. And then Hillary will be announcing the winner on the 28th of December, and then everyone who has participated in this hop will all get the winners' names, and we will announce them on our YouTube channel, and also it will be announced on the Craft Stash Facebook page as well. So now we've got that bit out of the way, I can share what I have made. So I have used the Simply Made Crafts Holly Jolly Christmas to make this gorgeous hexagon gift bag or box, I suppose. So I absolutely love this, and I will show you the dies that we're going to use to make this in just a second, but I just wanted to give you a quick close-up of what this bag looks like. And it opens up at the front, and then inside we have a message, and then you can see we have lots of chocolates in there. So this is really easy to do, and like I said, it is using the Holly Jolly Christmas collection from Simply Made Crafts. So I have everything linked in the video description bar below of where you can find these items on Craft Stash. And without further ado, let's get on and start making it. Enjoy, guys. Okay, so we're going to start off by die cutting some pieces first. So let me just grab the box so we know what we're working with. So from the Spirit Bottle box die set, you will need to die cut out 3 of these and 2 of the hexagon dies. Okay, so I've done that already. So I've got my 2 hexagons here ready, and I've got the side panels, and I've prepared my other 2 already, but I'm going to show you how we're going to do that because we are aiming for this. So what we need to do is we need to line up one of our side panels in our scoreboard, and we're going to have the tabs on the left hand side. So we're going to place that in there, and I've got my scoring tool over here. So along the longer side, we're going to score at 3 3/4 of an inch, which is 9.5 centimeters. Okay, and then we're going to grab our trimmer, and keeping it on the long side, we're going to place this in our trimmer, and we're going to line up the edge where those small tab pieces are at 4 1/8 of an inch or 10.5 centimeters, and we're going to cut that. Okay, so then you are left with this piece here. So let me move these out the way. So now what we want to do is we're going to come to this section here where we've added that score line and where we did our trimming, and we're going to cut into these sections here to make our tabs like they are on the opposite side. So now we have tabs on 3 sides here, okay, and you will do that with the other 2 pieces. So you should have 3 pieces like this. So now what you need to do is we need to fold on our score lines. I've folded on my score lines, I've added my adhesive, and you're going to have 2 exactly the same. But your third one, you're only going to add adhesive to 3 tabs, because this side we are going to cut this section off completely, and I'll show you the reason why in just a second. First of all, we want to attach our side panels. So I'm going to peel off the backing, and we're going to place this tab underneath this one here. So I'm going to, okay, and then we're going to join this together so it becomes one long piece for our side. This is where we want to trim off this section here where we've not added our adhesive to our tabs. So just cut up that score line, and then we're going to come to this side and we're going to cut this tab off here, and I added my adhesive onto there, forgetting that we don't need to, so I'm going to cut that off as well. So all we're doing is leaving our smaller tabs on the top here to attach to our hexagon piece. So now what we need to do is get our hexagon piece, and we are going to glue our tabs to the hexagon like so, and then it will leave our opening to put our treats inside. So I'll do one with you, and then I will go off camera and do the other side, but I thought I'd do this one so then you know what I'm going to do. So we're going to fold in our tabs, and we're going to line up this fold with the edge here. So I'm going to place that on there like that, and then we're just simply going to go around sticking them down. Okay. And there we go. So that's now added, and you will repeat the same process with the other side like that. Okay, so there we go. So that's now that bit done. So this is going to be the front and the back of the box. And remember that big section that we cut off on our side panels? This is going to be the flap that opens your bag. So this tab will, well, this one here will go on the back, and then this one will go on the front, and we're going to have this on there to fasten our bag up with a magnet or something like that. So you want to add some adhesive to the inside of your tab. You could also add it on the outside and stick it in there if you wish, but I'm going to have it on the outside, and then I'm going to cover that up with my pattern paper. So I'm going to peel off the backing on there. So I'm going to place it on there, and then once I'm happy I can stick that down. So there we go. So that's now added. So we have our flap on the top of our bag. I've die cut out the hexagon shapes again, and I want it to be slightly smaller than this here. So all I'm going to do is just simply give the edges a slight trim all the way around on both pieces. Okay, so there we go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add a magnet on here first before I add my pattern paper, and then once I've stuck my tag down, I'm going to add a magnet behind this one, and then that will attach to the one that's underneath the paper. So okay, so there we go. I've added the paper to the front to the back. I've also started to add it to the sides, and I've left the flap as it is just so I can tell you the measurements. So for the sides, you will need 6 that measure 2 inches by 3 1/4, or 6 that's 4.9 by 5 centimeters, and they're gonna go on here. So I'm going to add my glue and place that on there like so. Okay, I'm just going to add a bit of glue in this bit here because that seems to be popping back up. And there we go. So that's the paper now added, and I added my magnet under here, and I've got my second one here, if I can pick it up, and there we go. So that is going to get attached behind this tag. So this tag here is from the Christmas words die set. So this one here, I did it in half and I'm just going to cut along that fold, but I want to just round the corners just to finish it off a bit. So that's going to get attached on to there, and then this magnet will go behind there, and that will keep that closed. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to lay this onto that flap, and I want to make sure that I get this preferably central. So I might go over this section here with another tag just to finish that off and cover this bit with some pattern paper. So, but I'll do that later. And then that's going to go on there like so. So I'm going to attach this magnet on there first, and then I can cover that up with some paper or card. So I'm just going to add a glue dot onto my magnet and get that attached to there like so. Okay, so can you see that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover all this up, and then when I've done that, we can come back and we can do the handles, and then it's just simply just decorating it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So there we go. I've added the tag, and I've also finished it off inside. Then I've gone ahead and added some lace trim around the sides here, and to make the handle I've used the border die from the small album die set. Now if you don't have this die, you could use any border punch you want, or you could just cut a piece of plain cardstock. This is roughly about 12 inches by 1.5, and just bend it. You could add some pattern paper to it, but I'm using this because this is what I have, and I just thought it looked really pretty. And I actually cut out 4, and then I attached them to make one big long strip. So that's going to go on there like that, and I'm going to have them holded with some brads, so then that way the handle will move backwards like that, so we can lift up the lid. So I'm going to just place this on there, and I'm going to punch a hole with my piercing tool through this bit here and also the side of my box. Use a mini brad Okay, so I have a brad here, and I'm just going to place that through the holes like so, and push that in there like that. So then that will move like so, and I can add an embellishment on here. So I could add a tiny little poinsettia or something just to cover that brad up if I want to. I might do later on, but I'm going to leave it for now. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And there we go. So that's the handle now added. And I'm just going to pop a bit of hot glue behind there, because that seems to be coming up. And I might even add some ribbon over this bit just to cover up that seam. So the lid will, well, the flap will fit through there, but you've also got the option where the handle will go backwards and you can lift it up like that. But that's looking really cute so far. So now what I want to do is I want to decorate this bit here. This, I've used the wine bottle box die set for the poinsettia and the leaves here. And then I've used the small reef box die set just for the pine cones. Okay, and I've got them all prepared here. So I've got my poinsettia here, and then I've got these on there, and I think I'm going to place them there with the poinsettia in the middle, so then it covers that hole on the tag. Add some leaves coming out here, something like that, and then add the pine cones sticking out there like that. I'm gonna have a play, but that's roughly how I want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that down. And then also I have some of this diamante trim, and I'm going to go over this bit here on the lace just to give it a bit of sparkle to the edge of my box, and add my bow on the top here, I think. And then I might just add a sentiment inside this area here, so when they open it up it will have a message in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bag all finished, and I've added all the poinsettia, the leaves and pine cones on the front there, and just finished it off with the diamante in the middle. And then down the side of the bag I added the lace trim with some diamante trim along the top, and then we have the handle with a bow on the top. I was going to cover this up, but then I thought it actually looks okay like it is. And then when we open it up, we have this inside that says, "May your Christmas be filled with the warmth of love and the bright colours of laughter." And I've just added a diamante on the bottom there, and then all we need to do is just fill it with treats. So I have these box of heroes, and we're just going to fill it with lots of chocolate. You can fill it with all sorts of things. So I'm just filling it up with this, so then you can see exactly how much you can fit in here. So there we go. So you can see how much is in there, and then that just closes up like so, and there we go. There we go. That is my take on the Craft Stash and Family YouTube hop, and I really hope that you've enjoyed it. And I just want to thank the ladies for asking me to be a part of this. I've really enjoyed putting this together, and I am off to go and look at everybody else's videos now. So remember guys, you need to go and check out those other videos as well, to be in for the chance of winning the £25 gift voucher. Until next time guys, take care, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.